Hello, you little children. Here's your bubby. You know, I want to tell you a story about something that has to do with how prayer works. And you know, if you aren't praying about things, you know what? And things aren't happening for you, it's your fault. Because honestly, prayer is amazing. Let me tell you what happened. But you know, it's not just the prayer. It's you have to believe the prayer. Now, believing is a choice because there's no physical, visual proof of things. And you can blame it all on consequence or, you know, it would have happened anyway. But I don't do that because I've watched it happen over and over and over. So this is my story. Last Sunday, I was up on my deck, which is on the second story, and it has a little gated fenced area around the deck, and it drops off onto a cement patio down below. And my dog Guido was up there with me, and of course a dog came by, and he went after him. You know, he thinks he's a pit bull. He's a little Yorkie. Oh my God, I saw him go over. And I started screaming. I love that dog, as we all do, love our dogs. And I go running down the stairs. And the whole time I'm running, I'm saying, Jesus, 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 please, Jesus, please, Jesus. And I get to the door. And there's three men, and they had the two dogs that that Guido had gone after. And they're holding him, and they say, we think he's hurt his back legs. And his back legs were dangling like this, his two back legs. So I take him, oh my God, and I pray and I run up the stairs with him, and I have a friend over here that stayed overnight with me, and I immediately get on with our prayer group, which we have a prayer group, and if you don't, everybody should. And I say, Guido has fallen from the deck, please pray for him. And so it's 7:30 in the morning, and so there's no veterinarian open, but we see there's one open at 8 o'clock, and so my friend calls and said, I'll come over and I'll go with you to the vet. So we're upstairs, and I lay my hands on Guido, and he can't even move his back rear end legs. And I look him right in the eye, and I'm telling you guys, dogs understand you. They may not speak our language, but they understand. And I said, Guido, we believe in prayer. We believe in prayer. So in the name of Jesus, you are healed. We believe. Okay, so I leave it at that. He's still, up there on the sofa with us. We're holding him. And all of a sudden, my friend gets there that's going to go with me to the vet. And I say, oh, there's Lila. Now, he loves Lila, and he knows her name. That little sucker leaped off that sofa and ran down the stairs to meet Lila, completely and totally healed. Now, you can say, oh, that's just a coincidence. I'm telling you, that is not a coincidence. That dog fell down hard onto a cement pad, and he is perfect. Now, that was a week ago this last Sunday, so it's been 10 days, and my friend said, maybe you should still take him. Maybe he's got, internal injury. No, when God does a work, he does a work. And if you haven't asked God for what you want, may I ask you why not? Prayer works. Okay, you little ticker-toggers, I'm old and I know stuff like this, and I've watched it happen over and over and over. And that's only one story. Okay, until next time. This is your bubby saying, here's looking at you, kiddo. Bye.